We begin today's video with the Micron helicopters. According to the Russian business Micron, everyone can experience the joy of flying, and they are bringing that dream closer to reality with their incredibly small helicopters. Their Micron 115 has a 100-kilometer range, weighs less than 115 kg, and has a top speed of 101 kilometers per hour. The best thing is that owners won't require any airworthiness certificate, a state registration, or a pilot's license because it is a fully functional aircraft. Although the Micron 115 is not currently available for purchase, you can sign up for the waitlist. As an alternative, you can buy the Micron 3, their other model, and put it together yourself. At number 2, we have the Pivotal. The US company Pivotal offers an intriguing vehicle known as the Helix, a mass-produced electric aircraft capable of vertical takeoff and landing. Currently, it is designed as a single-seater, but Pivotal is already exploring more spacious models. The Helix is an ultralight aircraft, meaning no pilot certification is required. Its controls are simple, so a couple of weeks of training should be enough to master the two joysticks. As of its capabilities, the Helix has a range of 32 kilometers and cruises at 101 kilometers per hour. However, it operates best within a temperature range of 1 degree Celsius to 33 degrees Celsius, and the development of the Helix was supported by Larry Page, co-founder of Google, known for his interest in cutting-edge technology. Delivery of the Helix is anticipated by spring 2025, with prices starting at $190,000. At number 3, we have the Colomban Creek Reef. Take a peek at the Colomban Creek Reef, the planet's tiniest twin-engine manned aircraft. French aviation expert Michael Colomban created this aircraft in the 1970s while he was employed by the prestigious Aerosat firm. In 1972, Colomban started constructing the prototype, and the Creek Reef made its first flight in 1973. The aircraft proved to be successful and has undergone multiple modifications subsequently. This particular model has two 15 horsepower engines, which enables it to reach a top speed of 190 km per hour. Remarkably, the aircraft weighs only 72 kg when empty. At number 4, we have the BD5. A special kit known as the BD5, sometimes referred to as the Lego for adults, made its way onto the American market in the early 1970s. A full-sized aeroplane could be constructed by adults while kids played with their toy sets. Over 5,000 units were sold in spite of difficulties such as an estimated 3,500 hours needed for assembly. Possibly the most surprising development in the BD5's history was its inclusion in the James Bond movie Octopus. A tiny jet was just what Agent 007 needed, and the BD5J modification with the right engine met the bill. Amazingly, for a quarter of a century, this type was the smallest jet aircraft in the world. At number 5, we have the SD-1 Minisport. The people of the Czech Republic know a lot about small planes. Consider the SpaceX SD-1 Minisport an illustration. This aircraft was first offered in 3 versions: assembly-only kit, fully assembly, and ready to fly. The sleekly designed SD-1 is a low-wing aircraft. Because of the blend of carbon fiber and wood in its construction, its maximum takeoff weight is only 240 kg. It can travel at up to 900 kilometers at a speed of 160 kilometers per hour. To inquire about the cost, you will have to fill out a form on their website. What do you think the cost could be? At number 6, we have the Star Bumblebee 2. The main objective behind the design of the Star Bumblebee was to become the smallest aeroplane to ever fly and enter the Guinness Book of World Records. This was achieved in 1988 by the Star Bumblebee 2, which reached an amazing top speed of 305 km per hour. The fact that this speed was attained with only 1.68 meter wingspan and 85 horsepower may amaze aviation enthusiasts. The old mythology behind the term bumblebee states that bumblebees shouldn't be able to fly because of insufficient wing area according to standard aerodynamics. Unfortunately, the Star Bumblebee 2 suffered serious damage after breaking the record. Still in good condition though is the original Star Bumblebee 1, which is on display at the Pima Air and Space Museum in the United States. At number 7 we have the Gen H2. The Japanese business Gen Corporation unveiled the Gen H4 lightweight twin helicopter in 1999. It is intended for domestic usage and can be assembled at home in 30 to 40 hours. The helicopter's unique design allows it to lift up to 86 kg and travel up to 3 kilometers at a top speed of 88 kilometers per hour. It has 4 10 horsepower engines, so even if one goes out, the other 3 will still be able to carry you safely above. At number 8 you have the Subsonics. This could be the perfect time if you always wanted a private jet. By selling aircraft construction kits, US-based Sonics Aircraft is providing enthusiasts with a special chance. The Subsonic kit, which is their base model, has a hefty price tag of over $137,000 US. On the other side, this investment gives outstanding performance. The jet can do basic aerobatics with G-loads varying from -3 to +6, cruise at 386 km per hour and have a range of 660 km. At number 9 we have the Air 1. The second batch of Air 1's pre-registration is closed, while the first batch has already sold out. Your best bet right now, if you are interested, is to email the manufacturers to get added to their waitlist. The remarkable electric aircraft known as the Air 1, developed by the Israeli firm AEV Limited, has folding wings and the ability to take off and land vertically. It can carry 2 passengers and travel at a speed of 160 km per hour for up to 60 minutes when the battery is fully charged. Reviews indicate that the cost is approximately $150,000 US. At number 10 we have the Nisas. The Slovakian Nisas Gyroplane is the next in line. With a 500-mile range and a top speed of 185 km per hour, this aircraft promises limitless adventures. According to its official website, there are 3 kinds available: Platinum, Sport and Comfort. With its 160 horsepower engine, opulent leather and Alcantara interior, heating and other upscale features, the Platinum model stands out. Although the precise amount can be obtained upon request, a minimum of $166,000 must be accessible in a bank account. The makers even set up a race against the Lamborghini to show off its capabilities. At number 11 we have the Ico Patriotics. With a little assistance from the pilot's feet, the Ico Patriotics can take off in low wind situations, which is truly amazing. At about 54 kilograms, this amazing glider, made in Switzerland, is among the highest H gliders available worldwide. In 1998 saw the start of its development at the University of Applied Sciences in Zurich. It started off as a study project but gradually gained popularity and traveled all over the world, from Australia to Canada. There are currently 3 models available, one of which has electric motors. In ideal conditions, its 500-mile range and a top speed of 130 km per hour are achievable. This cutting-edge glider has a top price of almost $128,000 US. And number 12 we have the Copter Pack. Has the idea of fitting an airplane's engine into a backpack ever crossed your mind? That is precisely what the designers of the Copter Pack intended to do. They had to find a way to fit the propellers outdoor even if they didn't quite fit inside. The Australian engineers are still working on this technology marvel, and it's not clear when they intend to stop. Although there aren't many details available, it is known that the Copter Pack can be operated in manual or autopilot mode. The two rotor motors that operate the 90 cm diameter blades are fueled by two batteries. Joysticks are used for control, and the frame is made of carbon fiber. And number 13, we have the Open Sky M02J. Among his many masterpieces, Hayao Miyazaki gifted us with Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. This post-apocalyptic tale captivates not only with its story but also with its detailed vehicles. One notable creation is the Mover, an unusual airplane glider hybrid used by the protagonist. Remarkably, this fictional vehicle has become a reality thanks to its team from Japan. One of their models, the M2J, is on display and features ailerons, landing gear, and a turbojet engine producing 80 kg of thrust. The pilot is positioned similarly to an H glider suspended in the air, and the M2J can cruise at about 80 km per hour. It looks thrilling, if not a bit dangerous, which might be why the company decided against releasing the plans publicly. Instead, the assembled M2J was sent to an art center in Japan. And number 14, we have the J6 Fregata. Let's examine the aviation innovations coming from Poland for a bit. Jarosław Jonassowski J2 Fregata motor glider is definitely attracting attention. Originally a model maker, Jonassowski has seen designs implemented in aircraft construction all around the world. After seeing the J6 glider, one of the top defense contractors in the world, BAE Systems, took notice of his efforts. What therefore distinguishes the J6 so highly? This motor glider is well known for having excellent aerodynamic qualities, which are partly due to its retractable wing interceptors. With a remarkable range of up to 1,600 kilometers, the J6 has a top speed of 237 kilometers per hour and a cruise speed of 185 kilometers per hour. It should come as no surprise that BAE Systems chose to buy 50 drones with J6 designs. At number 15, we have the Dyke Delta. Another remarkable American do-it-yourself project with a unique design is the Dyke Delta. This monoplane has a forward swept wing and is notable for not having a horizontal stabilizer. The 180 horsepower engine of the Dyke Delta JD2 can carry 3 passengers and the pilot. It has 1,400 miles range and maintains a cruising speed of 273 kilometers per hour. Less than half of the 50 JD2 aircraft constructed as of 2021 were fully operational. And number 16, we have the Kitty Hawker Flyer. Do you remember the Helix and Larry Page story? The co-founder of Google funded yet another creative idea in addition to offering insightful concept. It should come as no surprise that this new endeavor's first prototype produced outstanding outcomes. Presenting the Flyer, an electric aeroplane manufactured by Kitty Hawk, an American corporation. The Flyer is capable of vertical takeoff and landing, just like many of its rivals. People have been able to pilot it after only a few hours of training due to its extremely basic controls. The goal of the Kitty Hawk is to make flying a part of daily existence. The Flyer has a cruising speed of roughly 30 kilometers per hour and 20 minutes of flight duration on a single charge. And number 17 of the Cirrus Vision Jet. A new phase in business jet development is marked by the Cirrus Vision Jet. It blends a more compact form with the conveniences that customers expect. With a length of only 9.4 meters, this aircraft can swiftly and elegantly go up to 2,361 kilometers while accommodating up to 7 passengers. You can personalize the appearance and inside to your liking. In addition to simulator sessions for training, passengers can remotely land the aircraft in an emergency by just pressing a button. At number 18, we have the Baker Supercat. Now that we are back in the United States, we have an aeroplane that you can assemble yourself once more. An ultra aircraft with detachable wings is the Baker Supercat. Its 50 horsepower engine allows it to reach a cruising speed of 121 km per hour while weighing only 147 kg when disassembled. It can only go 225 km on a single trip. At the EAA Air Venture Air Show, the Baker Supercat took home the Grand Champion light plane title in spite of its very simple design. These accomplishments demonstrate its effectiveness, influence on the general public as well as professionals, making a lasting impression on aviation history. At number 19 and the last one of the list, we have the CH-7 Compress Charlie 2. Particularly his native Argentina Astrodero is a legend. The CH series of helicopters is credited to his outstanding design. And that was only the start. The CH-1 was the first helicopter ever designed in South America. Over time, also designs kept becoming better and better. Let's examine the CH-7 Charlie 2 in more detail. It can reach a height of 4,785 meters at a rate of 305 meters per minute and has a top speed of 167 kilometers per hour. It also has enough fuel for 3 hours of flight. With its versatility, the CH-7 Charlie 2 is an excellent tool for a wide range of applications. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. Drop a comment below with your thoughts or any suggestions you have. See you in the next video.